Hi, I want to talk about the software requirement for this class. So I'm going to share my screen and we're going to talk about it in software requirements that we have in here. Of course, if you are on the home page, you can just continue to getting started, or you can just go to the modules and go to the software requirement that I created here for you. So I am going to turn on my drawing so I can draw on these things. So if you download, and this is your first step that you need to do, you can go to the python.org and download the latest Python 3.8 or above is fine for what we're doing in this class. And when you download the Python by itself, you are going to get something called idle. Idle is a console interactive interactive console. So you just type it in and it's going to respond back to you right away. You can create files in there. I had students who really love the idle. It is available in any platform and anywhere. And it's like a text editor, and you can create new files and those kind of things. My favorite ID is PyCharm from JetBrains. I put it right here, and I put a link to it so you can download it for free. It is a nice environment. I like it. It has some stuff in it that I can use. And then I also put the document from your book to what the book is talking about. So if I click on this one, PDF is going to come up with your book. That book likes to do the Anaconda. So if you're installing Anaconda, your Python is going to be installed in a different directory than your regular Python directory. And it's talking about the step-by-step what you need to do, and it's installing a Spider IDE. So in this environment, we're creating an Anaconda environment. We're putting everything in there. So the key. So this is the for that one, the interactive one is IPython, just like idle that's available. You can just print it, and it's going to give you something back. And if you get to the data science or some things like that, you're going to see this a lot. Anaconda is very popular in data science. So, part of being a software engineer is to follow direction. And if you follow direction, you should be able to get it working. We need to download a couple of more libraries for this book. One is called Easy Graphic, and the other one is called Pygame. We're going to be using them pretty soon. Uh, so it's good to learn how to download and install packages. Because Python is a scripting language, that means it change your code to binary at the runtime. That means every file that you download, it is actual code. So you just take the actual file and you put it somewhere. So if you use the direction that your book says, or you learn about the pip, which is available in PyCharm as well, it is going to install the package in your library. So if you don't use an installer like pip, you can actually manually move the file that you have into a library file, physically put it there, and it's going to work. You can actually put it in the same directory that you're working, and it's going to work. So when you're running a program and you want to add a package, and we talk more about this later, it's going to look at the current directory first. If it doesn't find it, it's going to go to the path that was created for your library. Remember, Anaconda Python library is different than your Python download. So if you're doing the PyCharm, it's going to ask you to do the Python first. And if you do that, it's different directory than Anaconda. So be careful that if you changing them, you just need maybe two libraries, or you can just point one to the other one. So that's what I was going to say. And the biggest thing about Python, because it has a lot of packages, like library, is to learn how to install something. And we're going to be practicing on that in this class. We're going to do a lot of packages. So you go out there, you go for data science, you go for some other things, and they have packages. You just download it, install it, and then you use them. You technically don't need to know too much about Python. You just use those packages, and that's why it's getting popular. Okay, so we're going to be practicing on those things, and that's all I want to talk about for today.